What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to make a short one, kind of just explaining to you a little bit about how Harvest Host works. Recently Sam and I have signed up for Harvest Host. We think it's a really good way to, one, help patronize these smaller little businesses, as well as have a place to safely boondock overnight and comfortably leave the bus and the pups while we go out and explore that area. So basically, Harvest Host is a membership program. You pay it one time a year as a fee. It's $99, but a lot of the times they will run a promotion. In our case, this past March when we signed up, they had a promotion for 15% off, so we ended up paying about $85 for the whole year. With this membership, you get access to almost 3,000 different places, including wineries, breweries, there's pawn shops that do it, there's restaurants, there's just a whole bunch of different activities. And basically what you can do is they'll have you park, you can make a reservation on their little calendar, and you go there and you check in, and some of them will offer you electric, a couple of them, not too many, but some of them will offer you electric, water, some of them even have showers. Harvest Host does require that you are in a self-contained unit. Now on their website it says that you have to have black and gray tanks. In our case, we don't really have black and gray tank. I mean, we have our portable toilet that has its own tank, so we kind of just do that. And then we have a little 5-gallon water jug underneath that holds our gray water. So I guess we're good to go. There's no inspection, and we did our first Harvest Host this past week, and they had no problems with the bus. They actually loved the bus. They loved the way we built it out. They loved the color. And we just had a really good experience. We were able to back into one spot. This particular Harvest Host had up to 35 feet per unit of space, and they only hold up to 2 RVs per night. So that's something you have to consider. A lot of the places I noticed don't really have, like, say you were on the road and you're looking for a place tonight, that might be kind of hard. A lot of the places I was looking at are booked out at least a couple days, so you might want to look into, trying to schedule your stuff around a little bit, maybe 3, 4, 5 days out. That way it's a little easier. The problem is a lot of these places can only hold 1 or 2 RVs, so there's not a lot of spots, so they book up really quickly. So the whole idea of Harvest Host is, like I said, is to have a safe place to stay, and the business is kind of hoping that, you'll stay there and you'll patronize their business. So if you stay at a farm, let's just say, they're hoping that you'll go in and maybe buy some fresh vegetables, or if they make pies or something like that, and then you'll make some money that way. Again, some of these places also do have electricity and stuff, and they will charge you for that. The going rate I've seen is about $20 a night for water and electric. And you're not mandatory to sign up for that, obviously, or pay for that. That's just an option they have. So if you don't want to run your generator, or you don't have a generator and you don't want to sweat to death if it's hot out, you can plug into their stuff. So it's a good option to have. From what I've seen, Harvest Host only allows you to stay one night, although on a couple of the different companies' Harvest Host websites, I have seen that if you're interested in staying longer, you can ask, and it might be a possibility. But Harvest Host as a company says the max is one night. Seems like there's also a lot of questions about, can you tent camp if you're in a car and stuff like that. Unfortunately, you have to be in a self-contained unit, like an RV, like an RV or a built-out bus or something like that. I have heard of some people saying that some places will ask you if you're RVIA certified, which means you have to be in a legit RV that has the electrical and the plumbing and all that, and that's been certified by one of their technicians or whatever. Like I said, we've only stayed at one place so far, and they didn't ask anything about that. The main thing I think they worry about is that your bus is neat, or whatever vehicle you're in, van, RV, is that it's neat and clean, and it looks like it's well taken care of, and you're not just straggling off the street. So the way you go about hooking up a Harvest Host is you'll pay for the membership, you'll download their app, which is really nice and simple. You can go by location of either where you are or by what city you want to look in and state, and it'll put a little pin on there just like Google Maps would, and they'll show you all the Harvest Hosts within that area. From there you can pick a list. It'll show you wineries, breweries, different restaurants that allow it, different shops, just different retail stores altogether. Some Harvest Hosters, I guess you'd say, they'll take the reservation right on Harvest Host app, and some will redirect you to their actual website to make the reservation. So it just depends. You just have to read each place that you click on that map will have like a whole about me and everything, and they'll tell you where to go to make a reservation. Do they allow pets, which most of them do. I haven't seen one yet that hasn't. You know, how many days you can stay, and all that good information. They also provide a phone number usually and an email as a contact, so if you guys have any further questions, you just want to clarify something, you can go that route too and get all that information squared away so you know what to expect when you get there. Alright, so I just looked on Harvest Host's website, as you guys can see right here, and it looks like they're pretty much doing the same promotion as they did for March. They have a code April, the month of April, as a sign up, and you will get 15% off. So you'll pay about, I think ours came to like $84 and change or something like that for the whole year. And it's a pretty killer deal, honestly. I mean, you know, a lot of, I mean, yeah, there's like Cracker Barrels and stuff like that, but this is a cool experience. You know, you can boondock on a farm or at a, you know, at just a retail store or a winery. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to go through all of them with you, but there's also a lot of like historical places that you can stay at and check out, and it's just a really neat app. We really like it. It says there's over 2,834 stunning campsites. It says we are a network of wineries, breweries, distilleries, farms, and attractions that invite RVers to stay in all of our stunning campsites. This membership gives you unlimited access to stay overnight at any of our host locations. So I figure I'll give you guys a little bit of a rundown just on how the app works a little bit, just in case you are interested in signing up. So basically when you open the app, it's going to start showing you all the pins. If you zoom out, you can kind of see, and just depending on where you go, they'll pop up on the map. So if you scroll down, they'll just keep going. Okay, so in our case, we're in Florida right now, and there's a whole bunch over here. They're all scattered throughout, and it'll tell you kind of like what it is. So it'll show you a tractor if it's a farm. It'll show you a beer mug if it's a brewery or a distillery. So let's go to this one in Sanford just to show you. So it'll pop up. So this is the Orange County Brewery. And then if you scroll up, whoops, excuse me, hold on a second. Hold on. And then if you click on it, this pops up. It'll show you all their information. It'll show you their address. It'll show you the hours of operation for that particular place, their website, their Facebook page. And then here it'll give you a little bit of an about me. It'll tell you pretty much what they offer. This place has a particular check-in team. They'll tell you where to park, if they offer electricity or not. These are the available amenities. So in this case, pets are welcome. They have Wi-Fi. Slide-outs are allowed. They have food and beer tastings. You could also read reviews from past people. The great thing is most of the time they're 5 out of 5 stars. People have a ton of great experiences with them. The hosts are usually very, very nice and accommodating. And you can just experience new things. You can try new food, new beers, new wines, and it's great. It's better than staying in a Cracker Barrel parking lot overnight. You know, this is something where you can go, have a good time at that place, leave your RV, your dogs, your cats, whatever you have, and then you can go out. If you have, you know, say a car with you or a motorcycle, and you can go explore the town and know that your RV or bus is safe and it's in a legal spot, and you don't have to worry about getting towed or having anybody break into it and any problems. So if you guys have any other questions about Harvest Host, you could either drop a comment down below or check out their website. It's harvesthost.com. It's pretty simple. All their information is right there. And but I highly encourage you guys. It's a really cool app, and it's a great way to support your local business. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.